that's sad. I'm all depressed now. That's great. Fucking great. Okay, but like, my uncle's ex-girlfriend, she had like this disability kind of, and like I don't exactly know what it is, but she's like has this mental disability that like prevents her from like performing like normal acts like normal people do, whatever. And so she has like this um what is it called? Um, you know the dog that helps like people who are disabled, like blind people. Service dog. And he died of cancer. Yes, I don't really know when, but it was like not that long ago, and she was just really sad about it. And then her friend wrote this like memorial kind of thing, and it was honestly like pretty well written and nice. And I mean, there were a few parts where I would like make it like a little smoother, but like it was really well written overall. It was very emotional, bringing. It was very sad. Um, and he's just telling his life of like Horton, and like that's the name of the dog, and like what he did for my uncle's ex-girlfriend, and yada yada yada. And so that was really sad. Though not kind of sad, but it also kind of gave me the idea, like, what if my mom, like, instead of like being surrounded by people, because I know her, she's kind of like me, she's not like the most social person, like, I think she should like go to like AA or something and like make new friends, or maybe go to college again or something, and like make new friends, and then like have these like friends support her. But then also I think she should get a service dog, which I know sounds like crazy, but like my mom has like a mental disability, like we all know this. Well, I mean, those who have been watching my channel for a little while know that my mom has a mental disability. Part of it is genetic, and part of it is because of the trauma she lived through for her whole fucking childhood, and even teen years. And so like yeah, she has like some crippling like disabilities, and they're like mental, and they're like, it's why I couldn't live with her, and why I can't live with her anymore, and it's why she can't live alone, and why she needs to be in like these homes. But like these homes are not safe. Like she either needs to be in the hospital, which she hates, because they like literally like sometimes they'll like tie her up if she's not cooperating, and then they'll like have like a little urinal cup for her to pee in, and then they'll like drug her up, which sucks. Or she like will just be in like a hospital room, and like hospital rooms suck, so I don't blame her for not wanting to be in a hospital room. Like I wouldn't want to be in a hospital room either. And then her other options are like living with like a bunch of like what are they called? Like group homes for people who are like mentally disabled or like druggies like her. And which my mom hasn't been a druggie for years, so she's fine in that department, but she's a crazy, okay? And so she's like needs to be in those homes. But those homes, I've been in those homes. Like the people there are a little bit weird. Like I don't like them. Like they're fucking like, I mean, some of them are sweet and nice, but a lot of it is just kind of like, what the fuck? Like, okay, like it's not properly taken care of. Like the people in charge are just like, they don't give a shit. They just like feed you your food and like follow the like the basic like regulations and shit, but they don't really care about you. Like they just kind of like do their job. And it's honestly kind of like fucked up, and they don't even like really do their job. They're just like doing it to get paid. And it's kind of like an adult foster home, like basically, which if anyone who knows the foster system knows that it's fucked up. And so like my mom shouldn't be in like one of those houses, and I don't like her in one of those houses, but she can't live alone because she just can't like help herself alone. So she needs someone living with her who can help her, but like she can't afford to like have like a stand-in maid and like, or like a stand-in like assistant, you know, like medical person, because like she's way too like prideful for that, and like doesn't want the help or whatever. Well, she does want the help, but she just like she's better than she used to be. She used to like refuse to accept that she was even like disabled, and now she is accepting it. She's just a little reluctant to get the help that she needs, but she's still getting it slowly and gradually. But like we either need to like find a better home for her, or find like I'm talking about like getting a job or something. But then I also want to like get my what's it called? Driver's license first. So I need to study like the DMV shit and like take the test and then learn how to drive and stuff. And then there's also like and then I can get the job, and then I can like maybe like put a little bit of money to the side for my mom to like help her like afford like either like a stay-at-home like assistant or whatever, like medical assistant, like, you know what I'm saying, or like or a friend or something, because she can't live alone, like it's not a thing. And she doesn't really have any friends now, because when we lived in Ripon, like she just became like a complete hermit and like avoided everyone, and like it just deteriorated from there. And so she doesn't really have any friends. It really sucks, because like she's a great person, like she's my mom, I love her, and she deserves friends, and like it's just that like she's just struggling so much, and like it sucks, and I feel really bad, and I want to help her, but like I can't, because I'm just a fucking kid, and like no one else cares. And it's just really frustrating, and like was not expecting to talk about this or cry. I guess the stress is fucking getting into me, because like today has been kind of stressful, because today's been kind of stressful, because like I don't know, just Mondays are very long for me. And then last night I was struggling to sleep, because there's this guy who was on my last video who like commented, and he was all like, hey, I'm sorry I'm a little drunk, whatever, but like you're so cute, I want to marry you, blah blah blah. I kind of like low-key freaked me out, because like I've had those kind of like remarks before, but it was like on an anonymous like dating site, and I was just looking for friends, and it was easy to just like block them or be like ignore them. But it was kind of weird, and I felt really vulnerable and scared, because like, this is my channel. Like, you see what I, like, talk about on here. Like, this is my life. Like, the fact that he, like, can, like, watch all of that is just fucking weird. And, like, I feel so exposed and, like, naked and fucking weird. And, like, I don't know. It was weird. Because before, like, when I would get those remarks on, like, stupid, like, whatever, and, like, desperate, like, weird-ass people, it was easy just to, like, block them or ignore them. But, like, I looked it up on YouTube, like, even when you block someone, you can only block them from commenting on your videos. You can't block them from watching your videos, which is fucking crazy and, like, scary. And they do all these, like, sort of, like, ridiculous restrictions and, like, demonetize videos, and then, like, they can't even, like, they don't even protect the YouTubers. They protect the viewers. Like, I'm sorry, but there are some really creepy, like, people out there who watch people, and then they become like obsessed with it. I'm not saying there's anyone's gonna be obsessed with me, because like that's just fucking weird. But it's just weird knowing that like random ass creepy like pervert guys are kind of like watching me, or like just stumble upon me, and it's kind of weird. I'm like a little bit uncomfortable and like what? And so that was freaking me out, and I was like, oh my god, what if he finds, like, out, like, about where I live? Like, because I've done, like, I did that video, like, where I was super excited, and I was outside. Like, what if he sees the street sign and figures out where I live or whatever? And it just, like, freaked me out. And I was just thinking about all these scenarios, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm, like, I don't know why, I was just, like, irrationalizing all these, like, different scenarios with this dude, and, like, it freaked me out, and I couldn't sleep, and, like, it was, like, past midnight, and so everyone else was asleep, and I was like, fuck, like, I can't sleep, I'm terrified right now, and I just, like, started crying a little bit, and then I was like, you know, Angela, just calm the fuck down, like, you got this, like, there's no possible way, like, he could be halfway across the world, like, there's no possible way he's gonna figure out where you live, like, you just need to chill, like, you're not that popular, like, forget it, like, he's probably just, like, a drunk prick who, like, just stumbled upon your channel and was just, like, in his eyes, like, you just look cute or whatever, which I don't understand why, because, like, literally I'm a potato who literally just talks about her mistakes all fucking day. Like, what is attractive about that? Like, nothing. Nothing. I don't understand what this guy's delusional about, or if he's just, like, really horny or something, but, like, this potato is not cute. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, what? And just, not to mention I'm underage. Like, what the fuck? Okay, anyways, so that guy freaked me out, and I couldn't sleep for, like, a long time. And then when I finally did fall asleep, it was kind of, like, not a great sleep. Like, I woke up and I was still tired, and I was just like, great. I slept so well last night. Fuck. And then I was just kind of like, ugh. And then I went to school and, like, just, like, I was just tired the entire time and, like, irritated and, like, fuck. Like, it was just really annoying. And then I should top it off, my lunch was weird too. Like, my lunch did not taste as good as it normally does, which is fucking weird because lunch is lunch. Like, why the hell did it not taste good that day? Like, I don't fucking know why, but it was really annoying, and I was just like, fuck me. And then also, like, it was freezing today, and I was sitting inside because, like, it's cold. And this girl, this teacher, she was really nice about it, but still pissed me off because I'm a fucking cold teenager and, like, petty as fuck. But, like, she was all like, I'm sorry, guys, but, like, you can't sit in here because, like, if you sit in here, other people won't want to sit in here, and they'll leave their trash all over the floor and blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, fine, I'll leave. But I was fucking cold and, like, irritated. And then I found my friends, and then we went out and went to the cafeteria instead. But I didn't really like the cafeteria. It was weird. And then just, like, so much shit. And then fourth period, like, one of these girls this girl that I don't really know, I think I've talked about her before. Like, she's the one who's, like, criticized my handwriting a little bit, and she's the one who comes to me for help and, like, got me in trouble, and I was, like, kind of salty about that, whatever. And she came to me for help again, because she's one of those people who's, like, very, like, practical thinker. Like, she's very realistic. Like, she's very, like, I don't know. But then she's also sort of a drama queen. And, like, she literally, like, I don't know. She's just, like, just really dramatic. Like, she literally, like, fake gagged in front of me and was like, oh, my God, I can't handle this. Like, I'm going to throw up. And I was just like, okay, then. Don't throw up on me if you're going to throw up, you know. Because you just can't handle the stress of fucking writing something. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I mean, I get it. English is not easy for everyone, but you can get the basics down. She was just, like, overthinking everything and then over-dramatizing it and being like, I can't do it, like, And I was just like, okay, I'll help you. But, like, I was just like, I don't have the time to help her because, like, I have my own shit to deal with because, like, I have, like, homework in every fucking subject. Like, I'm gonna start studying for DMV. I'm gonna, like, take the test and I'm gonna, like, start learning how to drive so I can get my driver's license so that, like, when I go to apply for this store that I want to go to, because I changed the job that I want to go apply for, because, like, there's this, like, place called Half Price Books, and they have really good books, and it's, like, a cute little shop, and, like, the people are super nice and they love books, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is, like, the perfect kind of shop for me. Like, it would be even more perfect if they had, like, a tea shop or something, or, like, a cafe or something across the street. Like, oh my God, like, it's great. Like, I was just, like, ecstatic about it, and I was like, I want this job. And, like, I even looked at the resume thing, and they were just kind of like, yeah, like, you just have to be a biblio whatever something. And it basically meant, like, you're, like, really obsessed with books and you love books. And I'm just like, who? That would be me. And so, like, and plus, like, just, like, touching and feeling books and, like, dealing with, like, people who love books too, like, it just seems like fun, you know? And I think it's something that I've dreamed about even when I was a kid. Like, when I first discovered my love for reading and books, like, I think I've, like, dreamed about it, like, for a while now, of, like, being, like, a little bookshelf librarian or whatever. And so I'm really excited about that. But then the thing is, like, my uncle said that, like, they don't hire you if you don't, like, have, like, you have, like, red flags, which my red flag would be I'm a beginner. And then another red flag would be that I've never, like, really dealt with people socially. And then another red flag that I could have if I applied now would be not having a driver's license. Because then I'm less dependable because I would ride the bus and then I could be late, blah, blah, blah. And so, like, that's why they wouldn't hire me. And so I was like, okay, well, I work on the job stuff. I mean, the driving stuff, but, like, that's really the only thing that I can actually work on. Unless, like, I wanted to apply for, like, what's it called? Speech and debate next year, which I might. I don't know. And then, so I need to work on that, but so that I can get a job and then earn some income for not just me, but my mom. So, like, I mean, I know, like, that bookstore and, like, minimum wage is not gonna, like, apply to much, because, like, what's it called? A full-grown, like, service dog is, like, $40,000. And then, like, who knows how much it is to, like, hire someone to, like, live with my mom and help her, you know? And then, so yeah, even if I can't do that right away, I still want to learn how to drive and, like, have an income, just because, like, personally, like, it's nice to have an income and, like, know that you can take care of yourself. And then also it would be nice to drive because, like, more freedom, like, solo road trips. And then also I can, like, visit my mom whenever I want, because I know my dad's slightly annoyed whenever I waste his money to visit my mom. And my mom can't visit me because, like, she can't, like, she literally physically can't waste her money because, like, she just can't afford it. Like, she just can't, because I live far away, and, like, so she can't do it. But yeah, I would really like to do that so I can help my mom. And then also, like, yeah. But then also, after school today, we took, like, this ASVAB test, which is basically, like, a personality test, kind of. And I thought it was going to be, like, personality questions, but it was actually, like, very, like, kind of like an SAT, kind of. And it was, like, science, math, English. Like, one of them was, like, science, like, just basic science, which was pretty easy. And then there was math, which was, like, really, really difficult. And then they had, oh, wait, no, the second math wasn't that hard. It was okay. And then after that, we had, like, basic word definitions when I sped through, because, like, you know, I'm book nerd me. And then after that, we had, like, analyzing, like, reading, like, paragraphs and figuring that out. And then after that, we had, like, the really, really difficult math, which I hated, and I was, like, so mad about. I was like, fuck you, find your own problem. Like, and there were word problems, and they were like, Molly has this much stuff, and, like, how much does she have after this? And I was just like, I don't fucking know. Like, ask Molly. How about that, guys? Like, why are you asking me this shit? Like, ask fucking Molly. Like, do I look like I know what Molly thinks? No. Okay, quit asking me about the damn fucking Molly, man. Like, I don't want to know. I don't need to know. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, I was just so annoyed. And then after that, we had, like, some more sciencey stuff, but it was more of, like, mechanics. And that was pretty easy for me, because I learned a little bit from my dad, and then I also learned a little bit when I, like, watch, like, videos on how to do stuff, because, like, sometimes, like, I don't want to be one of those girls who, like, depends on a guy to, like, help her. Like, I want to be those girls who, like, has, like, it's by no means, like, a normal guy's, like, tool set, but, like, a small enough tool set where I can, like, do, like, basic shit, like, where I know how to do stuff, and I know, like, I won't, like, know everything, but I will know the basics enough to, like, take care of my car so I don't have to, like, call one of my guy friends to help me. Or, like, worse yet, like, call my insurance company and be like, oh, yeah, something's wrong with my car, and it's literally something as basic as, like, the battery died. Like, you know? Like, I want to know, like, basic shit like that, which I do kind of know, and then I also want to, like, learn, like, basic electricity and then, like, other, like, basic mechanics so that I can help myself and not depend on, like, other people to do it for me, because that just, like, either it costs money or, like, it costs, like, your friends' time and stuff, and I don't want them to always be like, oh my god, this girl again, like, she's asking for help again, like, she can't do it herself, like, really? And then also, like, what if I want to do, like, small little projects on my own, like how I'm doing with my turtle, where I'm, like, building his stuff, like, I want to do that on my own, like, I don't want to ask people to help me with it, like, well, I mean, a little bit I'm going to ask for help with some friends, because, like, I want to do, like, some artsy stuff with it, and they're more artistic than me, so, like, you know, that, but, like, the basic, like, mechanics of it, like, I want to do myself. Like, I want to, like, DIY it myself, you know? So, yeah. So, I knew, like, pretty much the majority of it, or if I didn't know, like, I could pretty well, like, accurately, like, guess, I think I could say, because, like, a lot of it was kind of, like, common sense if you really thought about it. Like, you could figure it out. And then some of them were just kind of, like, physics and, like, common sense, too, because, like, they showed diagrams, and they were like, if this pin rolls this way, what way will the belt roll? And I was like, yeah, I got this. Like, it's just, you just have to stare at the picture long enough and you can see it rotating in your mind, and then you can figure it out. So yeah, that part was pretty easy, but it was just like I was tired and I was burned out by like the second section because like the second section was like math and I was just kind of like fuck math. And like I just had a whole full school day and then like I didn't get enough sleep because like that fucking like stress from that dude that freaked me out. Like but yeah, I'm not gonna stop doing videos because of him. Like if he wants to continue watching me, then go ahead, continue watching me. Like, I doubt you'll be entertained by me for long. Like, I'm a fucking boring ass bitch. Like, I just talk about my life. And I'm just an average teenage girl. Probably below average because my grades are shit. So, like, why the fuck would you care about me? Like, dude, like, no. Like, he's like, no. Like, he's just, like, literally the only people that watch me are my friends. So, like, I don't understand, like, what he's doing there. But, like, okay, whatever. Sure. So that's what I'm doing with. I really want to take a nap, but like I can't. Like my brain is just like so fried. It's like so fried that it like needs a nap, but at the same time it's so like wired that I can't take a nap. So that fucking sucks. Like I love life right now. It's so great. Oh my god. And I'm gonna go to bed because, like, holy shit, like, I need to sleep or something. I think what I'm gonna do, and this is probably a really bad idea, but I think I'm gonna set my alarm at, like, some really ridiculous, like, early time, like, fucking, like, 2 a.m. or something, and then, like, do my homework, and then, like, and then go back to sleep, and then, like, wake up at 6 a.m. and just be like, yep, I'm fine. Because, like, I just do not have the brain capacity right now to, like, do any of that, like, shit. Like, no. Like, my brain is fried. It cannot do anything right now, like, other than talk, possibly read. I probably can't even read. Like, I'm just so done. Oh, I'm dying. Okay, I'm being dramatic. But, like, I'm tired. Also, my friends, my best friend from school, I made her take the ASVAB test with me, and she was okay with it. Funnily enough, she did really well on the math part, and then I did, but didn't do well on the mechanics part, and then I did really okay on the mechanics part, I think, and then I did really bad in the math part, so, like, this is why we're best friends. We complete each other, you know? I'm kidding. But then it was like literally pouring rain, and so we were like freezing, and then she also had to pee really bad. It was hilarious. She was like, I have to pee! And I was just like, okay. But then her, like, I like confessed her because like I have mad convincing skills, you know? And I convinced her to like let her sister drive me home. It's funny. It was really surprising, though, because she, like, I was so fried, like, my brain was so fried that I completely forgot that we went to the movies together one time, and, that she was, like, the one that picked me up, and, like, I completely forgot about that, so I forgot that she knew how to, like, take me home, and then so I was trying to explain to her sister, and she's like, oh, I know, and I was like, how the fuck do you know, and then I was, like, trying to figure it out, and then I remembered, and I was like, oh, I'm an ass, sorry, like, whoops daisies, I did not just say whoopsie daisies. I told you my brain is fucking fried, okay? Excuse it. Excuse me. Goddamn. Okay, oh, God. I'm done with life right now, guys. Like, I'm so done. Okay, but I'm gonna go now because, like, this video has gone on for a little bit too long. Per usual, because, like, I'm a rambling, stupid-ass person. Also, look how fat my arm looks because, like, the rubber band is, like, tight on my forearm because my forearm is fat and, like, it's, like, all, like, tight and, like, indented and, like, oh my gosh, look at that. I'm dying, guys. Look at that. It's cutting off my circulation. Like, I'm dying. But, yeah, okay. I guess I'm gonna say goodbye now. Bye.